Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we'll make a custom Acacia plaque. Now I started the video showing you an Acacia plaque, but what I'm going to show you is a pine plaque. And the reason for that is because originally this project here was actually done using Poplar, and it worked great. The only issue we had is the logo has very fine details. And with the Poplar, we're starting to have issues with some of the letters breaking off. And you know, that happens, it's wood, right? So I was thinking, well, we'll just make another plaque out of Poplar, and that Poplar we can use to make all the other plaques. This is part of a larger project. And I realized that maybe Poplar is not the best wood for that application because of the fine details in the logo and the way it's made and so forth. So I thought, okay, what's a sort of cost-effective way of making a different kind of plaque? Well, then I first thought of was pine. Now, I made a ton of plaques using pine, but the issue that we had with pine is, you'll notice pine can be stringy, as you see across here. On the camera it comes out pretty good. It's definitely legible. But the problem is there's not a lot of contrast, and the camera is actually increasing the contrast. So I laser cut the whole thing and engraved. And it came out okay, so it's an okay plaque. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just not dark enough. And I was telling the customer, you know, this would work, but I just can't get it dark enough to like really make it a plaque that you hang on the wall and you get, you know, it pops to you, right? So one way around that, generally speaking with wood, is that you can put the laser out of focus. And when you do that, you get more charcoal and you get more results. So that's what I did here. So I'll just show you the comparison. So this is definitely a little bit darker, as you can see. But the downside to going out of focus means that now everything else is out of focus. So you lose the sharpness. So you can see the logo now. It definitely pops more. And of course you have little knots and stuff. But again, it doesn't have the wow factor to me. And I told that to the customer. I said, you know, I could do something better than that. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't pop to me. If you look at the writing as well, you know, it's a little bit fudgy. It's almost like having, you know, the wrong pair of glasses on. It works, but it's not wow, right? So then I tried laminated Acacia. And now you have something that really pops. And it's a hardwood, so you have very clear detail, so I don't need to resort to having to go out of focus to get the charcoal, because this makes tons of charcoal, and that's what we ended up doing. So when it comes to laser engraving, it's a pretty straightforward process. Whether I'm laser engraving pine or acrylic or hardwood or softwood or whatever, it doesn't really matter. What I'm telling the laser is stay at this specific time for this amount of time at this power setting. Most of my stuff I do at around 100% power. So that means I go as fast as I possibly can with the laser. But whether I'm doing acrylic or pine in this case here, the only difference is with the Acacia, it's a little bit denser wood. So I need a longer dwell time, which means that I stay there a little bit longer than with the pine. Because with the pine, I tried to do two versions of this plaque, one a little bit deeper and one less deep. The longer you have a dwell time, you're actually burning the area around the engraving more. So therefore you lose resolution. So there's a lot of little variables to take into consideration when doing laser engraving. Now, a lot of that I don't really care about with the router, because the router, it cuts exactly where it says, and whether the bit is spinning there for an hour, it's spinning there for 5 seconds, it doesn't remove any more material. It just sort of spins in the air, right? Because all the material is sort of carved out. So that's the advantage of using the router, but the router doesn't have infinite resolution. So for this logo here, the detail is very minor, so I couldn't do it with the router. I had to do it with the laser. Now you'll notice that for the pine, I use the laser for a whole thing. And the reason for that is because pine is a softwood, and this is 3/4 inch thick, and the laser can totally cut through that. Now technically, the laser can also cut through pretty much any wood, given enough time. And that's the key word, time. I don't want to spend all day here cutting Poplar when I have a massive router that could do it in a fraction of the time. Now the nice thing about the router is I was also able to carve this out here, which adds a bit more detail, right? Well, with the laser, you just don't have that much depth control. And the other issue with the pine is the stringiness. As you can see strong grain. Sometimes you have really nice surfaces, sometimes you have surfaces just tons of grain. With the poplar, you don't have that issue. It's not a stringy wood, it's just a hardwood, solid wood. So that's the adventure we've gone. We've gone from poplar to pine, and now we found, the wood that works for this specific project, acacia. So if you're looking for custom plaques, contact me at CNCKing.com. We'll make them for you and ship them right to your door.